Hello, beloved viewers and beloved subscribers, and those who have not subscribed, we urge you to subscribe. Welcome to Real Time TV Africa, and this is Regist on Real Time TV Africa. We are back again. We always discuss whatever come up. Today, I am not alone, like always. I'm always with my brothers, and I would like them to introduce themselves one after the other, so that maybe you are forgotten. They will still remind you that they are with me. I am never man alone. I got my panel. I got my squad. Brothers, you're all welcome to Real Time TV Africa this evening. Okay, we'll start with you, Don Tito. Say hi to our viewers and our subscribers.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Don Tito. We are in Real Time TV Africa, where we are making common sense. So join us, subscribe, click the red button, and comment. Thank you.
You're welcome, my brother. Then we'll go to Engineer Benedict. Can you say hello to our viewers?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Moderator. And Mike Torres around.
You're welcome.
My name is Engineer Okori. So we are back again. People get to follow us and listen to us for all whatever we are going to discuss tonight about what is happening.
Okay.
So,
thank you very much. Then we'll go to Prince O Chinwe. Are you there? Say hello to our viewers, please.
Yeah. So, I still remain Chinwe Donwokoro, reporting from Real TV Africa. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right. This evening, we are still on Lekki toll-gate killing. And we're going to be discussing, our topic this evening is Federal Government of Nigeria said they are going to ban or sanction CNN for reporting the obvious, reporting what really happened. Like we always say, Nigerian government, they have something to hide and they don't want to come openly and they don't want the world to know. But before we continue, I would like you to watch this video.
Of journalistic work by a reputable international news organization. CNN engaged in incredible sensationalism and did a good service to itself and to journalism. The first instance, CNN, which touted its report as an exclusive investigative report, sadly relied on the same videos that have been circulating on social media without verification. This is very serious, and CNN should be sanctioned for that.
After I listened to the minister, I was just like dumbfounded. Despite all the problem that is going on in Nigeria, despite all what the EndSARS protests brought to light, all Nigerian government could come about is just like saying they're going to sanction CNN for reporting the reality. And that is why on Real Time TV Africa, and that is why we are called Real Time, because we report real events. Now, I want to go to my brothers here, because maybe my opinion might not be what you want to hear. But definitely I'm not here, and we are not here to tell you what you want to hear. We are here just to tell you how it is and what is going on. Maybe after hearing what is going on, we all can come together and find a solution to Nigerian problem. You can imagine a country like Nigeria After 60 years of independence, there is no electricity. There is no good road. There's no good health. Our education is nothing even to talk about because that one is dead and buried. For more than 8 months now, the university students, they are all at home because ASU is on strike. And after the protest, a reasonable government is supposed to have come out and try to mend their ways by at least engaging the youth. Last week, they reopened the National Youth Service Corps. And in that camp, the whole Nigeria, they have up to 60,000 graduates. And I was wondering, these 60,000 graduates, what is the federal government, what is the government plan for them? How are they going to survive? After spending so many years in the university, and you came out as a graduate, you end up driving Okada. These are the things that after looking at it and thinking about it, all of a sudden a minister who I don't know what to call him will come out to say, because the international communities, international media houses are reporting what is going on in Nigeria. All he could say is that CNN should be sanctioned. Now, let me come to you, my brothers. I believe you have watched the video, and I believe you have even watched the video of DJ Sweet's interview with CNN. With what minister say, all of us, we are in diaspora, and we have friends. How proud will you be to tell somebody, or European, or American, or even an Asian, even Philippine of yesterday, that you are in Nigeria, with all what is going on? My brothers, let me hear your opinions. I will start with you, Don Tito. The minister said that they are going to sanction CNN because of the interview, because they interviewed DJ Switch, sorry, and she revealed more than the federal government want the world to hear. With the statement of minister, what do you have to say, my brother?
Yeah, good evening, viewers. What I have to say in this issue, when I came across this same video you're talking about, where they said Nigeria is threatening the CNN sanction, but they don't provide any evidence. It seems like, you see, Nigeria has a problem. The government is corrupt. They are just playing dirty games over there, and they are just buying time. You understand? Because the whole world knows what happened in Nigeria, and everybody knows what happened at Tokyo. So what I was expecting him to be saying, when he said that, I was like, these guys are funny. I mean, what is happening? Even here, you can't just boldly to come out tomorrow and tell somebody that you're in Nigeria. I got ashamed to say I'm from Nigeria. And they have right to tell you that you can go back to your country because we have no country. It's just like what the engineer said the other day we were talking. It's the same thing. Now you are sanctioning CNN because of what happened in your country. Life was taken. And you people didn't feel anything about it. So if you ask me, I will tell you that we have no country, we have no government, we have nothing. I'm even tired of all these things because I don't know. I don't even know how to go about it. We just try to make common sense and how to bring it together to see what exactly that the Nigeria government want and what exactly they have as a plan. Even the other day we were talking about the toll gate, and I said something here that these guys are buying time. They have no project, they have no plan. Okay, instead of him to talk about the existing issue that is on board, that people they are going to find solution to it, they are now divided it, they are going to sanction CNN. But if you take a look at it, You will just see that these guys are buying time and they have nothing to play. Thank you.
You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. Now, just like what you said, because you managed to just round everything up, because really, Nigerian government, they have a lot. They have a lot they are hiding. Because I will take us back. Because when the incident of Lekki Tollgate happened, first of all, the Lagos state government came out denying having knowledge of what happened. He even said that there was no life lost. Then later on, when they set up the panel, which he himself set up the panel, now people are bringing petitions. They invited the military. The military now came saying that it was the same governor who invited them. Later on, CNN interviewed the same governor who affirmed that 2 people were killed. But initially, he said no life was lost. But later again, he accepted that 2 people died. You can imagine when government openly accept that 2 persons died, the Nigerian government for that matter, because in quotes, you know how they roll. Now, the war between the state government, the governor of Lagos State and the military on the issue, who ordered the killing, who ordered the army to come. Later on, the military accepted that the governor called the chief of staff. He tried to call the president, but it's like chief of staff now gave the order that it was not the governor who gave the order. All this I'm telling you is just like it was after CNN came into the picture. Everybody is now trying to cover up where the role they played. And as we are still talking, they're just like yesterday. First of all, they said the military came, they shoot, but they shot on the air, and it was not a live bullet. It was just a rubber bullet. That's proof that something really happened on that toll gate. And now, the so-called Minister for Information and Culture, who's supposed to be the figure, the marketing manager of a country, is now coming out, not saying anything about what's the evidence that is coming out. All he could just say was just like that CNN is parading video that are from social media. Whereas there are so many other evidences from different angles, not only on social media. There are people who lost their family members. Many of them are crying. Now let me go to Engineer Benedict. What do you make out of all this situation? Let me not just take much of your time. Tell us, what do you make out of what is going on in Nigeria?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, my brother.
You know, I don't really know how to start this, but I must really chip something in it because, as I normally said, the country called Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken, is not in existence. It's just a group of people that just arrange themselves and have there as their own company. Because many of the time, is really this information they are giving now really shows that country, they are not one. Why I say they are not one is that the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo, all those one is the tribe that exists in that country with other ones anyway. Now, when I watched the what did they call it? The Minister of Information, the time that he has the news that they will sanction CNN, I started imagining what's the reason of sanctioning them? Because of what their broadcast to the world. What does that mean? They said they don't want the existence, or maybe for people to know what they are doing there. Even the minister of information, seeing him in that post, I'm ashamed of myself. Because
his name is Lai Muhamad, and he lies a lot.
That is what I'm saying, Muhammad.
Lie.
Lie. What? If I'm not, he's not the person that even draft what he is reading. It's someone else that draft that, because the way that he is reading the something shows that he's not the person that drafted. But anyway, that is just how they want our country to be, which is not supposed to be. Because automatically, all whatever they are doing is not what they're supposed to. In the sense that our people say that, what did they call it? Somebody will forget what to do and start doing another thing. There are a lot of problems there. As Minister of Information, during the time that there are many, many important things that he himself is supposed to announce, not even about announcing the sanction of CNN. All right. When the so-called president stopped existing, did he announce that? He doesn't. He doesn't announce that. All those things is whatever, whenever they sat together and frame whatever, the one that will favor them is one that they will come out on the air and broadcast. But those ones will not exist. They are just making noise, or maybe what their mentality, what they thought of. Why I say what they thought of is that this that they announce is impossible. Impossible in the sense that the CNN, they have their own constitution, what guides them, and they are registered, have their own certificates. So nothing stops them. Nobody will sanction them because it's for the whole world. So, my dear, let's Nigeria people, those that are representing them in some of the posts, let them go back and reform themselves, because what they are doing there is not a way of governing a country, and it's not a way of. There's many of them does not even know there's the functions of their posts. They are just like there's someone that they are pushing. Go and do this, the person will go and do that. Go and do this, the person will go and do that. Without knowing the function of where he is, being the post that he's holding. So, I don't know. The only thing I will advise that country to do is the revolution they are talking of before, but they didn't come up with it again. So, I don't know anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, thank you. I understand your point. Just like, as you're saying now, revolution. See, as Nigeria is at now, nothing will ever work in Nigeria.
There is something. They are
nothing.
Just...
Even the revolution cannot work because the political elite, they have managed to use poverty to make the Nigerian youth, who's supposed to decide their future, become so divided now that there's nothing you will call on Nigerians to come. It's only they were surprised that NSAS were able to gather that momentum, gather all Nigeria, despite of your tribe, your qualification, whatever, no matter your status, they all come together to fight for one cause. That was a surprise. But it happened just like Nigerian things. It ended like Nigerian ways. Because I can tell you categorically, without mixing words, that all those looting and destroying properties, these are government paid agents that started all those nonsense with the anger. I remember one video that one guy said that they paid them 1,500 to come and disrupt the NSAS in Abuja.
But I said it. Yeah. I said it the day we were talking. I said it.
Somebody, just because of 1,500 naira, which is not even up to 1 euro.
That is the problem. That is the problem they're having in that country.
That is, you can imagine now how somebody will value 1,500 for the for.
It's not up to it's not up to €5.
Yeah, let us go to Prince Onwuchinwe. Do you have anything?
Hello.
Do you have anything to say? You have the floor. Let us have your own opinion too.
It's not connecting.
It's connected.
Okay,
You are connected already.
Yeah, it's connected. You have connected, but you have moved again. So there is for me now, to tell you the gospel truth, I have seen the perspective in Nigeria and everything that is happening in Nigeria. To tell you the gospel truth, Nigeria said that they are practicing democracy. There is no democracy in Nigeria. Nigeria, democracy, a place whereby they will see the truth and they will bury the truth face to face. Like, for example, that Lekki toll gate, there are a lot of pictures, photos that CNN bring out. Even the two people that they shot at the head, they shot the other one at the head, they shot the other one on the other side. But Nigeria is denying that they didn't kill only the two people. One girl was announcing that they have even take a lot of people out. Those that they shoot to death, they take them out, which the picture always show them. But Nigeria is not saying that they were shooting at the air, shooting at the air. To tell you the gospel truth, what I saw in that Nigeria is very, 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 very bad. Because in the first place, there is no president. Upon all these things that is happening in Nigeria, president never even want to come out to say any word. It's only minister of this, minister of that. Does it mean that Nigeria don't have president that will come out and stand to say something?
That is why I say when the president stopped existing, they didn't come out and announce it.
The particular group that wants to bring the truth, they want to sanction them because they see that these people are the people that will bring the truth. You see, even the girl that video the sentence, they said the girl is have seek asylum in UK. The girl run out with the evidence. Now, Nigerian government are searching for the girl to kill. You see it? So, Nigeria is just, if possible, let us save that country.
But
even if you want to say who will buy?
No,
China will buy it.
there are China will buy.
No, Britain will buy it.
They will buy because you will have all what they did now.
Yeah.
So what? The problem there is this Minister for Information and Culture, this Lai Muhamad, have never spoken since ever this problem has been on board. Now, my question is this: where is our president? Where is our Mr. President Muhammad Buhari?
Mr. Integrity.
That is still existing. That a country would be in that kind of coffee, and the president cannot make a speech. That's shame unto us, shame unto me and you.
No, I'm not about that.
No. I'm sorry for me to use this. Sorry for me to use this language, but it's forced that I have to use it. I have to use it because it is obvious that you and me, you are aware and you know exactly that we're in deep shit. When Trump get up and said, shithole country, I still have to repeat it again. He knows what he was saying. A coffee that the CNN have to come in. Now you people are saying that you're a Democrat. What kind of are you talking about? We have the pictures, we have the videos, we have things that shows what happened that day in
every evidence is there. They are about to they want to bury everything.
Then what you had the God to sit down and start reading what somebody wrote that you're not even seeing? Do you know how old is that man? At 80, they're supposed to sit in that place and start figuring things to say about sanctioning the CNN. Nigeria, you are dead. Nigeria is already dead. It's already a dead country.
Listen. There is another thing I want to chip in. You know, sometimes I imagine there are many things that is happening in that country, which so-called leaders, so-called representatives, so-called senators, they never talk on. or discuss on. Just for example, during this protest of youth, notwithstanding the whatever they destroy and ripping of some certain things, notwithstanding all those things, but they never even said the word then because of, if I'm not mistaken, they themselves, they know why they kept quiet, because they know it will just be like a lane.
Chairman, you don't say that. You don't say that. No, let me come in here. Let me come in here, because why they kept quiet was that they were surprised. That's surprising that the whole Nigeria and the youth can come together. All those social elites coming down to the ordinary common Nigerians. Because those people are the elite, that social elite, they were the people who gave the common ordinary Nigerian youth that morale.
Yeah.
Just like Nigerian youth, they always want to look up to somebody.
Yeah.
They always want to look up to somebody. Because to tell you the fact, Nigeria is a joke.
No, really.
Nigeria is a joke, because in Nigeria, they make joke.
Nothing like Nigeria. Nigeria have finished.
Yeah, just a minute. They make everything like a joke, just like comedians. And if you're a comedian, you make a lot of money, just like talking about Nigeria. And comedy is supposed to pass messages. There is a lot of messages out there. The people who listen to the message, they don't even, sometimes they will just laugh over it. I'll give you an example of what one Reverend Father once told us when we were back home then. He said that the five continents, they went to God to ask God, how long will it take them to develop? I think it was America that went first. God said, okay, you will still need like 10 years to be fully developed. The Americans started crying. Now, the Asians went. God gave them 50 years. They started crying. The Australian, God gave them 30 years. They started crying. The Europeans went. God gave them 20 years. They started crying. Then when the Africans came, God started crying. Then Africans started laughing. And the reason, according to him, the reason why God was laughing was God was crying because he has looked at them.
I give you a pass mark.
He just look at them and find out that these are people that even the kingdom come, they will never make anything out of all the mineral resources he placed on that continent. But at the end of the day, God was crying. God were crying, and Africans were laughing. And inside the church, the whole African, everybody was laughing. Just like practically,
they don't know what they are doing.
Just like the father said it, and everybody started laughing. And the father said just the same thing. God is crying for you, and you're laughing.
And you're laughing.
For your misery. And this is the problem Nigerians have. Until all of us, just like what we are doing now, there's no other way we can contribute other than just like preaching the gospel, because there's no place
like for example now, let me say something about. We are talking about Buhari president. What of the vice?
You want me to answer you?
Vice president.
No, I can because I will give you my own opinion. I can just tell you my own opinion.
I'm supposed to be there to handle all the issues. But no president, and they are covering everything.
Do you think we have vice?
Yoruba,
listen. You don't have vice because you don't have a word of his own. So
you don't say that he has his word. The man was supposed to be somebody who would have tried to change Nigeria, and that is why I always say that even Jesus, if Jesus should come to Nigeria to become Nigerian president, with all these politicians around him, he will never make any miracle happen.
Oh, really?
He will never make any miracle happen. nobody can salvage Nigeria because, first of all, the foundation is very, 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 very wrong. The foundation is very shallow. There's no, if you want to build a house, at least your foundation is supposed to be solid and deep. But in Nigerian case, it doesn't, the foundation is not just, it's just like a shallow grave.
It's not solid. No enough concrete.
There was no concrete. There was only sand and the mud itself. That was mud.
Only
And then
sand
on
and,
the, you know, you use mud to, excuse me.
Not cement, mud.
Mr. Moderator, listen. Moderator, there is something I want to chip in, eh? You know, sometimes I think and imagine, many of the time, like all those so-called leaders.
Yeah.
I remember them. Many people are not even proud for people to call them leader. They want people to address them as a servant. But these days, it's not that way. I normally ask this question: does all those leaders in government now, does they listen or think good thing that they will do for that country, Nigeria?
No.
Because no, let me make the point I want to make. Why I ask this question is, I remembered when I was a baby, when I was a kid. Though something doesn't exist during my own time, but I know many of them now in that post, many of them passed through it. I remember there was a time they have free education in that country. But these days, that's what I normally imagine many of the time. If they are really human beings, like as I am now, if I try to be, or let me just find myself in their shoes, in that post they are. The only thing, I will try to do my best, at least to recall what happens then that is good. Just like as one of us asks of about our vice president, if we see our vice president in that country, he himself not supposed to be there. Like if I'm in his shoe, instead, what I will do, I try to. If I cannot, I resign and leave them. Let me not be part and parcel of them. Let me not be one that receive many curses, because poor masses are there cursing them. It's true said that many of them, they are not evil, they are not devil. They does not even send what people do or what people say, or pray as people pray.
They are into devil now. None of the cause will enter them.
So that's why many of the time I normally think this: did they even have any good thought about that country? What to do for that country? It's only what they will benefit is what they are after. And you know, another point I want to make now is that country, if I'm not mistaken, it will never ever be okay. Reason is that, one, who will challenge those politicians? Is it not the judiciary that's supposed to challenge them? But they put judiciary inside a bottle because it's them that is commanding the judiciary.
Yes, of
Are
course.
they not the people that appoint the Chief Justice?
The same game.
Yeah, the same thing now, the same thing.
How can, who will challenge them? That is it. That's why they need that revolution in that country.
Okay.
Because if that constitution continues like that, nothing will change. Nothing will change. That judiciary is supposed to be in autonomous. They're supposed to be independent on their own. Nobody appoint them. Let them get their own rank the way they are in that office. Not president coming to appoint, or maybe governor coming to appoint, or whoever coming to appoint. They're supposed to be independent so that they can be able to challenge those politicians over there.
Okay.
Because if to say maybe those politicians over there, there are people that they are afraid of that may use constitution to hold them down. That means they will not be doing all those things. You will see them, they will be performing good. But nobody. So That is just the thing, but that decision is really good if they can.
Okay.
But I know they will bury all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, engineer.
Mazi, 1 minute. Just 1
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
You know, there was time you were talking, you said Nigeria is a joker. I really just picked that point of that word you used.
I say it's a joke. It's not a joker, it's a joke. Yeah.
It's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just tried to figure out something that a whole minister for information came out and started insisting that the military did not shoot any protest. I just look at it, I said, just like you said, Nigeria is a joke. Nigeria is a joke. It's not a shame to come out and start insisting, and he wasn't there. And we got all the pictures, we got the videos, we got everything that happens on that same day at Lekki Toge. So if you take a look at it, please, our viewers, you people should, join us.
They are not ashamed. They are not ashamed of
themselves. Give us an idea, because we are making common sense here to see how we can be able to get rid of what is happening in our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear viewers. You have heard it all from my brothers here. Just like we always say, just like Don Tito said, we are here just to make common sense real common, so that ordinary citizens can understand what is going on. There is nothing else we can do to keep this momentum moving rather than what we are doing. All we are doing is just like so that our leaders, those so-called leaders of today, they will realize that today's youths are not like our forefathers or our fathers' generation. These are people with visions, people with ideas, people who will travel out of Nigeria and they become something. But remaining in Nigeria, if with all your talent, you will just waste away. Here, even in Europe, you will see somebody who is dumb in Nigeria will come here, you become something because there is opportunity. If only you want to help yourself. But in Nigeria, you want to help yourself, but nobody, even the government who's supposed to provide the environment, the infrastructure for you to excel in whatever area you want to venture into, rather than they will suppress you. I will talk about another thing about opening a business in Nigeria. That will be another topic for another day. But now let us go to second issue we have for you this evening. Still on politics, because they said that every human being is a political animal. I don't know how true that is, but it happens. But in Nigeria, just like I said before, Nigeria is a joke. And everything happening around you is just like comedy. This week, Governor Dave UMAHI of Ebonyi State, who have ruled Ebonyi State for close to, let me just say 4 plus 2 years now. He's going to 2 years now. For 6 years, and he still have his second tenure to finish to 2023.
Yeah.
This week, he broke the news that he's dumping PDP, who gave him the governorship ticket for 2 terms, that he's joining the all progressive or all political criminals. Oh, sorry, APC. Oh, I don't have forgotten the full name. Let me do like Buhari, because it's not only me that doesn't finish school. So, Dave UMAHI dumped PDP to join APC. Now, and his reason was that the PDP has been unfair to Southeast. Then, in response, the action, what do I call him action governor or the godfather of PDP, called Governor Nyesom Wike, let the cat out of the bag that Dave UMAHI want to contest for Nigerian presidency for 2023. Now, that was his reason. Again, Dave UMAHI and his group, APC, now came out and said that it was Wike that drove him away, and the other people still joined them on the APC. Now, these are still on the same, what we are saying. These are the same reasons that brought about the NSAS protest. Now, this is a man, he's a governor now. He has his second term. He has only ruled for 1 year now, going to 2 years. And he's already planning of 2023. Tell me now, a man who have that responsibility of taking care of the people, the welfare and well-being and security and securing the property and the life of his citizens in the state, is now busy thinking about 2023. What happens to the citizen? What happened to the governance? It's automatically now, nothing else will be achieved again in Nigeria, because all of them now are thinking about 2023. Gathering money, no more projects now. Everybody is saving money for the election. Because if you don't have money in Nigeria, there's no need for even the councillor in a local government, in a ward, you cannot even contest if you don't have money. Because Nigerian politics is all about money. If you you can spend any billion you want, knowing fully well that after 1 month in office, you will cover everything that you spend. Now, I want to come to you, Chinwe. Dave UMAHI, the governor of Ebonyi State, dumping PDP, going to APC. What is the difference between APC and PDP?
You know, the difference in my own side, the first difference, PDP, people deceive people. Number one example of PDP. Then APC, all people criminal. So for me, all this politics, I personally I don't even know about it. So dumping from PDP to APC, which means he really want to go and join the moving criminals. To wait for the 2023 election. So I don't really know about all those their political this thing to tell you the gospel truth.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. What about you, Engineer Benedict?
The moderator, you know, like they normally said, that politics is a dirty game. Lily is a dirty game.
No, we need to correct that impression. Dirty is only dirty in Africa.
Okay, in Nigeria, is Lily a dirty game in Nigeria? In the sense that me and you knows many things that happens during their campaign and all of that things that they undergoes, both killings and all of that things. So seeing them jumping from one party to the other, well, it doesn't change anything. They remain who they are. Nothing changes them, because life from time, you see them that even from their doings, from their well of ruling they are in that country, you will see that they are selfish. They are always interested on what they benefit, on what they want, not even what people want. That people that they are serving, not what they want. Is what they want. That is selfish interest. He himself, I know, in the other way around, like the excuse that he gave, that is the reason that makes him to join the other party, is useless. He's just finding a way to cover up. And there was a piece I read in one of the newspapers I saw on the internet. He himself said that maybe by that 2023, that he will be out of politics. I laughed when I read that sentence. He will be out of politics. Okay, you'll be out of politics. Why then are you jumping from one place to the other? Why can't you remain where you are?
Yeah, because they believe that the Nigerians are dumb people now who cannot remember yesterday. That is just the
You
situation.
understand?
Yeah.
So really, all they are doing is they are really joke. You understand? They're, in fact, nothing apart from what they will benefit or what, because everybody sees that country as, like all those politicians, they see it as the opportunity to grab whatever they want. Any chances they see, they can use it to do undue. So, in the other way around, the point that he made there, that they never give Southeast chance to be president or for the PDP to zone them, because he said something like maybe that the PDP started 2009 or something like that. That the
1999.
something like that. That is one of the Southeasterner. They are the founder of that PDP.
His family, not
Alex
him now.
Ekweme with whoever, as he said for the interview or something like that. So since then, that they have not ever given Southeast any chance to become president or even to contest for president. This is what he wants to use to deceive or cover people's mind or eyes, or put a little bit confusion so that people will not understand the exact thing that he is into or he is about to, or is his plans anyway. But in my own view, the only plans that he had is what? That his own interest, really, to become, or his opportunity for him to be either vice president, because in the APC that he himself go to, I'm not sure that whether they will still give him that chances that he is looking for, because Hausa people are there, they can never ever give him that opportunity. So that is my own view from all this, his own dancing up and down from one party to the other, which the two parties, just like one of my colleagues here said something like that, that they are almost the same. So nothing different between the two parties. So thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your opinion. Don Tito, over to you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. We are still on politics, still on the same Nigeria, the same country called Nigeria. Anyway, for me, Nigeria is a joke. It's a joke because the governor of Ebonyi State is running for second term in PDP. Then I will say that he is among the founder of PDP. All right. So what I understand and what I go through this founder that the PDP will be looking forward again to fight for the presidency for 2023 election, right? And you guys were here talking about the palliative that were discovered during the protests of the NSACs. This is one of the games they have. These are one of the things that they are packing, stocking in warehouses for 2023. But you have to mind you that most of those things that are there will expire and they will rebuild label. All right, are you following me?
Yeah, I understand.
I just want to go straight to the point to my own understanding. Those things that are packed there will not be eaten by animals. Nigeria, as a country, if you ask me, I would tell God to bomb that country. They were talking about war, right? Iraq, even Trump is there jumping up and down. He said that country of Africa, if he asks him, he's going to wipe all of them away. They are not supposed to exist. That is what Trump said. People are following that man. He's a gangster. So what I'm saying here is this. He is one of the founder of PDP. Now, PDP will be coming for 2023 presidential election, right? So he has no class. He cannot get any position in PDP. If you say that the PDP is bringing out somebody for 2023. So when Muhamad, the governor of Ebonyi State, found out that he cannot get any place there, Then he visited the caliphate. You know, these people, they are gods. So immediately after he came back from the caliphate, he had to lick their speech. They have to give him a promise him the presidency for 2023. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So when they give him that, they promise him. Now the condition is this: you will come and join APC. All right? Then they had to take it because they fooled him. He had to come and join APC. So after his visit, he took that decision. So he is going for presidency for 2023 via APC, fully well knowing that they are going to give him the presidency. So even if you take a look at
on his mind.
For his mind, let's see and see what's going to happen. Even if you look at the day they visited Wike, his main man, he told them, they said, this one now, my friend, make you don't forget me. But if you're following it, you find out when he said, make you don't forget me, then you have to be smart about it. Listen, let me tell you something. Our governors, our president, the senator, everything you guys are doing there, we all know. And we are coming out for you guys. Because what they are doing there is just a joke. That is what is happening in Nigeria. So now, right now, they have made him a promise for being the presidency for 2023. Same APC that is killing me and you in that same country. The same APC that Buhari is there and people are dying. I've not spoken for one day after the protest. Same APC. And people are jogging now to vote for APC, same APC for 2020. So what I'm saying here is this. These guys know exactly what they are doing. Okay? Now, he will join the APC. They promised him presidency for 2023. Now he left PDP because there's no space there. You understand? Maybe either him to get the president, or he will become a vice president, and which other will join him. But I bet you he's not going to get it, because I know the Islam state, I know them, the arrangement. So what we are saying here is this: let us be watching the viewers and be seeing exactly what is happening in our own so-called country. The same people which you people voted, the Buhari is the one dealing with us. We are still waiting for those for 2023. And that is why that I'm making a suggestion here. And we're going to talk about this issue another day. We want to talk about the PDP and the APC, if they are the two parties that exist in that same country. It should be another topic on another day. Okay. But the fact there is that Nigeria is a joke. Thank you.
Okay.
Not a shit hole.
Okay. Now, to round it up, viewers, you have all heard it from my able brothers here. Like I said before, what we do is just like to inform you the little we understand. We are not claiming to know everything, but this is the only way we can make our voice be heard. We are Sorosokeing. There's nothing else we can do rather than just to make our voice be heard. You have heard it all from our brothers. We plead with you. Leave your comment below. Tell us what you feel, how you feel about what we are doing. Like our video, share it if you want. Most importantly, subscribe and invite your friends. Very soon, we'll be coming out with very good stuff that you will be proud of. All of you in Ferrara, I will plead with you. Join us to make this the great channel. That one day, we will be proud that this is coming out of Ferrara. God bless you all. I remain your brother, your friend, the moderator of this evening's program, Mazi Nicholas Ojebchimama, signing out for Real Time TV Africa. God bless you all and good night.